Hi everybody, welcome to Susan's Short and Sweet Stamping. Today is Wednesday. It is August 26th, coming up to the end of the month, and I'm excited about the end of this month and what's coming in September with the new catalog and everything. Today I'm going to do some Halloween fun. We did some in our Sunday stamping with Susan and Julie last week, and I handed out, and I thought I had this idea that I wanted to try, so that's what we're going to do today. So let me flip to my desktop, and so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm using the Frightfully Fun Suite, and I think it's a fairly simple card. So the Web of Fun bundle has a stamp set that has 6 stamps. It's got this spider web, a spider, and October 31st, Halloween, very spooky. And then the dies have a web with a couple spiders, a couple of tags, Happy Night, Boo, and Halloween. I love this little boo. So that is the bundle that we're going to use. And the paper is Frightfully Fun. And it's got a couple of sheets of spider webs, one on basic gray and one on pumpkin pie. There's pumpkin pie and also timid tiger, as well as basic gray and basic black, and some very vanilla. So we have this striped paper as well. We have a couple sheets of the design that's like this, so you can cut this up and make this, make a bunch of cards. So we have one with I think this is a timid tiger background, and then one with a basic gray background. And then we have some stars, and we have, so stars. Okay, so then the other side has some fun images with some ghosts and cats and some swirls. There's also an embossing folder with some swirls and stars in it, and that's in basic gray and pumpkin pie as well. I love these little cats. Of course, I have this upside down. And I especially love the cat hiding under the witch's hat. I just think that is just a hoot and a half. And then we have some ghosts, both in basic black and in pumpkin pie, or timid tiger. I'm not sure which one that one is. So that is what is along with that. And then we also have some embellishments that go with this stamp set. Some bats and ghosts and some dots in black and white. And it's the adhesive backed ghosts, bats, ghosts, and dots. And so the ghosts and the bats are a little high. The dots are flat. All right, so we're going to be using some of those. So, all right, let me bring out my supplies. And I didn't mark the measurements, so I will make sure it's in the description. It's very simple. This is a piece of very vanilla card base. It's our 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. And then I took some of the striped designer series paper, and I cut 4 1-inch strips of that. And then I also fussy cut out some ghosts. So what I did with the ghosts after I fussy cut them is I took some smoky slate ink, and I just took a sponge dauber and I just daubered some ink around the edges of the ghosts to kind of make them stand out and give them a little dimension. So I did a bunch of ghosts. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use quite yet. Okay, and then I also took the boo die and the tag, the small tag, and that's going to go on here. So those are the components of this card, along with some of the dots when we get there. But all right, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere our strips. Now what I'm going to do is I brought out the foam adhesive strips because I'm going to pop a couple of them up. I want to give this card some dimension. So I'm going to take 2 of them. And I'm going to take, I think, these 2. Just arbitrary, no particular reason why. And I'm going to take some of our strips and put some on here. grab scissors. Oh, I don't want those. Where are my little snips? Here, I'll just use these. It's probably overkill on some of these strips, what I'm doing, so. I love that we have these adhesive strips to use for, they're great for window card, shaker cards. But you can use them for other things as well. I'm just sliding stuff all over the place here. All right, so let me put this guy in the middle of this one. All right. We'll put this guy down here like so. And this guy on this side. And I'll cut another little small strip in. Finish off that one. Okay. Get this out of our way. And we'll bring our card base over. So I wanted to leave just a very slight little gap between these strips. And I'll show you why in a little bit. All right, so I'll start this one just off this edge here. And then we'll use some seal for the next strip. And then the next one with our dimensionals. I hope this makes sense as I'm working on it. So just the slightest little gap between these. And then this one will go on with seal. Okay, so there we have our card base with our kind of dimensionalized, I hope you can kind of see how that looks. And the reason is that I'm going to put some of these ghosts on here. But I wanted to have some coming out of the wall, if you will. This is supposed to be kind of like a wall, if that makes sense. So, so maybe this guy can come out of here like so, or maybe we want him to come out of here. Maybe we'll have him come this way. What do you think? And then maybe this guy down here, and then we'll find a place for our boo. Maybe we'll move. Maybe, do we only need 3 ghosts, maybe? Huh. Maybe I don't need this. Maybe I'll put him on the inside. Okay, let's try that. So for these two, I'm going to just use regular seal. When I first did this card, I didn't edge these ghosts and they looked kind of flat. And so I thought it needed some something to kind of help them stand out a little bit. This guy I'm going to put on a dimensional. So he's kind of popping out of the wall. And then this guy, I'm going to use some liquid glue on to put him on our tag. And I have found with these, I've used these boos a lot. I can show you a few samples at the end here that I showed on Sunday stamping. So if you watch that, you'll have seen the samples. But I love this little boo. I think he's so cute. Okay, how many of you have the Halloween stuff? I don't really send out Halloween. I don't really decorate much for Halloween. But I was kind of drawn to these little guys. So I'm going to bring, I think I'm just going to use some black dots for this because I don't want the ghosts to fight with each other here and compete for space. So we'll just use some dots, and then we'll put another one maybe up here. Yeah. There we go. And then I think since I have these guys left over, I'm just going to stick one of these guys, maybe this guy. I think I like him better. I'm just going to stick him coming out of the bottom of the card. And this guy wants to just be in the picture here. There we go. There's our card. Short and sweet. I'll flip it back to me. Oh, no, I'm going to show you just a few samples that I had. Now, where did I put those guys? Oh, seriously. I just had them out here. Oh, right there. Okay, good. All right, so if you've seen these already, this was my project from a week ago this past Sunday. We did the Halloween stuff, and I made these two cards. I couldn't decide on which color combo I liked better, so I did one in pumpkin and one in basic gray. And I used some of the bats and ghosts on these. And then I did my little kitties, which a bunch of you have given me comments about how much you love this card, and so thank you very much. I don't have cats. I love cats, but I'm so allergic to them I can't have any. But I live vicariously through my grandkitties. Both my son and daughter-in-law and my oldest daughter all have cats. So, and then I used one of those sheets to make a happy Halloween and put some bats in the trees. So those are the Halloween cards that I've made. And there's today's project one more time, and I'm going to flip over to me and give you one more peek at this card. I hope you've enjoyed today's program. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and share it. So I'm having a lot of fun doing these short and sweet videos, so I hope you're enjoying them. All right, until next Wednesday, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.